Alright, just woke up from a nap. About to hit upper. How y'all doing? I'm doing great. I hope you guys are having a good day. Or night, or whenever y'all are watching this. But, yeah, we're gonna hit some upper. Really just been kind of busy, so I'm sorry for the inconsistent posting. Sorry. Boo. I'm guilty. Been hanging out with a few friends that I haven't hung out with in a while, and it's kind of hard with like my work schedule to kind of get everything to line up. But yeah, we're gonna hit upper today. We're gonna try to get some editing done, all that. So let's get straight into it. Also, random tangent before we get moving. It's super hot where I live. I live in North Carolina, and humidity hits like nothing else. I'm not gonna lie, it sucks. And I don't know if I've expressed this before, but I absolutely hate the heat, bro. Hate it with a passion. I hate like just doing day-to-day errands or just, hanging out with my fiance. Nothing taxing, and I feel like all sweaty and sticky and gross. But with that being said, let's go get sweaty at the gym. Break a sweat. Hopefully we can get some good lifts in. I do like hitting a little nap before I work, I work out, especially on the days where I do work, because I wake up mad early in the morning, and then I come home, I'm like spent, and I feel like an hour or even 30-minute naps kind of rejuvenate me a little bit. But enough of me yapping, let's get into it. Alright, boom, into the first exercise. Y'all should know the drill by now. I got these neutral grip chest press. I forget what the machine is called, but I really like this for the upper chest, and I like really just focusing on my upper chest as my starting movement, because my chest is definitely something I want to bring up in my overall physique. Some of y'all might have noticed, but I do show like 1 or 2 sets of me working out per like exercise, but that's not necessarily like the program that I'm on right now. I do 3 to 4 sets per each exercise. Total, I do 2 working sets for most movements. For accessory movements, I'm trying to bring them up to about 3 sets, so that way I'm hitting roughly that 6 to 12 set range per week. But if y'all have any questions about that, just let me know down in the comments. But just for like a rough overall, you guys want to be making sure that you hit 3 to 4 sets, including your warm-up sets for your movements. In this one, I'm kind of getting like a feel for the lat pull down, just using different bars and seeing what feels the most comfortable and feels like I'm getting the most tension out of and work out of. So I've been playing with this kind of neutral grip and the long bar for the lat pull down, which is pretty much the standard bar. I'm kind of iffy about the neutral grip because I don't feel my lats working as much, and I know that shouldn't be a dictator of whether or not you choose a movement, but we shall see in these coming weeks whether or not I will keep it in my program. But in all honesty, I'm leaning toward the standard lat pull down bar. Here's me just kind of goofing off, but hitting that mid workout pump check, feeling pretty good, looking decent, halfway decent. All right, now moving into shoulder press. It's probably one of my least favorite movements in my split, I gotta be honest, but I do like the fact that the shoulder press is a good, probably the only real compound movement option that you have for your shoulders to provide it that stimulus. So whenever you guys are doing compound movements, it is going to be more taxing and more fatiguing, but you get more stimulus out of it. So that's the trade-off between, like, say, maybe a lateral raise, which is more of like an isolation movement. I do want to clarify though, there's no problem with doing a lateral raise as your movement for your shoulders. I just wanted to include more compound movements into my session to kind of just help really push myself and get more stimulus for the shoulders. Now for the next movement, we got preacher curls. I do prefer doing these on the machine just because I feel like it's easier for me to progress it, and I feel like it's a little bit easier on my wrists when I do put load on it. But you guys will see later in this clip, I do switch to kind of like a hammer curl variation on the pad, which I like doing on the machine. Just kind of helps as a mechanical drop set, taking that muscle all the way to failure. All right, into the next movement for my triceps, we got the tricep extension. I've really been enjoying these, and I see a lot of variations of the tricep extension, but I do it this way so that I don't really cheat the movement by using my weight to kind of push the weight down. Really just focusing on placing tension on the triceps, which is the point of the exercise. But you will see later in this clip, I do switch to more of a traditional tricep extension, and I do kind of cheat the reps a little bit just to get the last bit out of my triceps, taking the triceps all the way to failure. Now, unfortunately, the long bar was taken, so I couldn't really do wide grip seated rows, but I did the only bar available, really, and just performed the rows. If things are taken, guys, you kind of just gotta adapt. So you make do with what you got. It's not the end of the world, but I'm also at a weird spot with my exercise selection for my back days, or rather my upper days, but specifically for my back exercises. So I just kind of been feeling some exercises out, but y'all are gonna see that, and I'll let you know when I have a solid combination for my back. But enough of that, move into some ab crunches. I know I kind of talked over into the clip, but got some crunches. I really like this one because it really forces your spine. Like I've said in a previous video, it forces your spine into that flexion, which is the job of your abdominals. And I know a lot of people are going to be saying that abs are made in the kitchen, which not necessarily 100% truth, but if you guys want to have good definition in your abs, obviously you want to shave down that body fat But also make sure that you guys are doing ab exercises, because you can also grow your abs like any other muscle. Now, onto some pec decks. I like programming these toward the end of the session just to make way for the compounds that I like to start off with. If you guys are trying to make your own program, you guys want to make sure that you're hitting the compounds first, because they offer the most stimulus and you're fresh, so you don't have to really worry about fatigue all that much. And then for like isolation movements, stuff that's not compound movements, you can kind of just fit those in toward the end or after your compound movements, because they're going to offer less stimulus, but it's going to be less taxing on you, and it doesn't require much out of you as a compound would. All right, ladies and gents, workout is done. Oh boy. Yo, shout out the guy that was like, "Oh, you looking swole today, man. You looking pretty big." Love, brother, if you're watching this. But let's get into some poses. Cred's feeling kind of good. On a wee bit of a cut. Kind of tell that I'm losing a little bit of weight. But I'm going to bring it more down in the little post-session interview. I gotta get out of here. So, boom. Post-session interview. I'm going to try to do this right now before I go home, so that way I can just worry about getting my food in for the day and editing, so I don't gotta film when I'm at home. But besides the point, the workout went really good. Honestly, I felt pretty good. There were a couple sets where I felt like fatigue was catching up a little bit, but overall, great session, phenomenal session. Again, like I said, shout out dude who said I was looking big. I appreciate it, man. Hey, look, spread love, spread positivity. Yeah, I mean, that's that. Also, random side note, it literally started thunderstorming as soon as I pulled up to the Planet Fitness, and I was like, brother, there's no way I'm gonna have to drive home in this, but it literally stopped as soon as I finished my workout. So praise the Lord for some rain. We are currently in a drought, but we're getting some more rain. We need it, and the crops need it. But also, besides the point, yeah, overall good session. I do feel like I'm making a lot more progress than what I did when I was first starting out lifting. So if you guys are following me along in this journey, obviously don't copy me like, verbatim, right? Because there are things that I might like that aren't necessarily like optimal. Some stuff that I might throw in, or some things that I might do that I kind of just formed like a routine for myself. So basically what I'm trying to say is figure yourself out, like how you like going to the gym, what your routine is. Figure all that out, get into that groove, and really like give your all. And also don't forget your rest days, and have a life outside of the gym, because I'm not gonna lie, there's so much more to life than the gym. And honestly, taking those rest days to kind of replenish yourself and get prepared mentally for your upcoming days for the gym really helps out a lot, whole lot, because you don't want to get burnt out. You're setting like goals or whatever it may be. You want to lose, a certain amount of weight. You can get burnt out so quick going to the gym. I'm not even lying, because I've dealt with this before. I was like, I want to get jacked, I want to get shredded, I want to kind of lose some of that belly fat. I go to the gym for, like literally every day for like a few weeks, and then there we go. Sorry, I had to unplug my thing because it's draining my battery. As it was, yes, I was going to the gym, every day for a few weeks, and I was noticing that like not only was I more fatigued going into my next, sessions or whatever it was, taking on work or whatever, but I was also getting like mentally tired. I was like, dude, like it can be very discouraging because you're going in there and you're like, I'm gonna see progress, like I want to see it now, like now. But part of the gym is like a process. You kind of just got to trust the process and don't try to rush it. Obviously push yourself, but just don't expect too much. Have like realistic goals. And yeah, stay going to the gym, track your progress, all that. But I'm gonna get off my soapbox. Hopefully y'all enjoy some of my commentary and my yapping sessions. Also, guys, if you're new here, we are on, I forget what day it is, but day something of recording my gym journey. And I've been going to the gym for a few years now, about a handful, and I'm seeing some pretty good progress, especially this last year. So keep up to date with me. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Your boy is a certified personal trainer. We're working on the job part, because I definitely want to get into the field and start helping people, because I definitely take a liking to teaching people things and showing them how to stay healthy. So yeah, like I said, let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm also thinking about doing a beginner's guide to the gym. I don't know if I've said this in a previous video, I probably have, but I'm gonna do like a back to basics series or something like that. If y'all really want it, just let me know. Like, comment down below. It's just gonna consist of what lifts you should be looking at freshly starting into the gym. Like pretty basic stuff. And if you guys want it, just let me know. I'll take care of it. But I'm gonna get up out of here before, hopefully it doesn't start raining while I go home. But grab my food and get to editing, maybe play some video games. And then I gotta go to bed. But I love y'all. Jesus love y'all. And